Hey, what's going on, guys? Greg from Blue 13 Sounds. Just wanted to show you what a preset looked like for the Snare Sample Pack. So I've got battery opened up here, and basically on the far left here, you can see these are all the different presets that were created for this sample pack. And in general, you can just click on any of these and it'll open up to the next one. But I wanted to kind of go over what the layout looks like and how it's all kind of set up. So I've already got a preset open. And each one of these, this guy here, this would be a ghost note. So if I play it, so pretty quiet because that's what they are. And if you noticed, the cells were all kind of highlighting up differently. And that's because I set these all up to kind of randomize. So it's using the cycle random function. And that makes it a little bit more natural sounding when it's not the exact same sample every time the snare hits. So, in general, what I've done is these first 5 rows here, A1 through A5, those would be your V1s or ghost notes. Then A6 through A10, that would be your second level just above a ghost note. Then A11 through A15, and that would be your V3s. Then we have B1 through B5, that would be your level 4. And then we have B6 through B10, and that would be your loudest hit for your center hits. And then after that, we've got our rim shots here. These are medium velocity rim shots. And then we have hard rim shots here, or high velocity. And then after that, we've got cross stick, 5 soft ones, and then 5 more mediums, and then 5 more hard ones. So these are all set up to work together, so whenever you trigger a ghost note or a louder center hit or a rim shot, it'll go ahead and stop the previous sample that was triggered so nothing's bleeding into each other. So I'll go ahead and play through this real quick. So this would be our ghost note. Yeah, you can see that it's randomly picking through those first 5. Let's go to V2. Yep, V3, V4, V5, and then we got our rim shots. These are medium rim shots, followed by hard rim shots. Then we have our cross stick soft. Okay, mediums. And then hard. Okay. So that is generally how our battery presets are set up. It's mainly these center hits, rim shots, and cross sticks. That's how we kind of set these up because those are the most commonly used samples for snare hits anyways. But you can always go into where the files are actually being stored and add more to this and create more rows and kind of customize your presets for what you need. And let me go through real quick the mapping. So this is just C1, the first 5. C sharp 1 will be the next level. And then D, followed by D sharp, E, F will be the rim shots here. And then hard rim shots will be F sharp. And then G for soft cross stick, G sharp 1 for medium, and then A for the hard ones. So basically we have C1 all the way through A1 mapped, and it's just chromatically going up. All right, so now that you kind of get the basic layout, what we can now talk about is kind of, okay, how does this work with all these different kits and whatnot? Well, right now we're on the medium tuning natural dry kit down here. So let's go to maybe the low tuning, natural dry. Okay, so just load it up. And you notice how it looks exactly the same? That's intentional. We want to be able to just kind of quickly switch through presets. And once we have our MIDI programmed and be like, oh, I want a lower snare or I want a medium snare or a higher pitch or whatever. So most of them are kind of set up like this. And if you just take a listen. but they all have the same cross stick, so you can make sure that that's consistent throughout each tuning. And then the high up here. So I'll just jump straight to the rim shots here. So that's kind of how that's set up anyways for these. Now we made a few kits that were different. Like if we used a big fat snare drum here, this one's a little bit different because we didn't have as many articulations for it because that didn't make as much sense for the big fat snare drum accessory that you lay on top of the snare. But we did lay it out basically on top of our center hits and then the cross sticks. So okay. And then if we go down to maybe like our broomsticks here. Our broomsticks are just one type of articulation but different velocity layers. Okay, and then maybe the brushes, kind of the same idea. And those are usually soft, medium, hard. And then we do have one where we got a little bit more with the high tuning and the medium tuning. You get a few more cells, and that's because we did things like with the snare off. So same idea though. Cross stick. So we just kind of added those off snares in there as well. And then I guess down here, a little extra would be the rims. And this is just the rim of the drum. Again, that was a soft, medium, hard situation. And they're all set up the same way where they're kind of randomly cycling through the same level for each velocity. All right, I hope that helps. Again, I'm Greg from Blue 13 Sounds. Thanks.